Hey YouTube, what's up? In today's video, we will be discussing about a particular exploit that has forced some of the top companies like Google, Amazon, and Facebook bend their knees. Yes, you heard that right. This particular exploit is known as the SQL injection. Before diving into hacking and demonstration, let me introduce to you what SQL injection means. It is a vulnerability which allows a hacker to inject an SQL statement into the victim's database, particularly in the website. This allows the hacker to perform all or some crude actions. By crude, I mean creating, reading, updating, deleting the database information. For this demonstration purpose, I will be using Kali Linux as my virtual machine and Metasploitable, a machine that was designed with such vulnerabilities to be exploited from and to be practiced with. Users' discretion is advised. Please do not perform these SQL injections on websites which may lead you to go to jail. This is for educational purposes only, and I am not responsible if you end up in jail. So let's dive right in. As you can see, both our attacker's machine, that is a Kali Linux machine, and the victim's machine, that is a Metasploitable, have been booted up. We would now be visiting the web interface of our Metasploitable machine by typing its IP address and proceeding to the login page where we would be executing our SQL injection code. Now as you can see, we have our login page in front of us. By having a first look, we have no idea whatsoever who the users are, what are their passwords or their username. So what do? We try injecting our SQL code. We all know that there must be an admin, a person who handles the entire database. So we would be trying to access his account directly without knowing his password and bypassing the entire login system and logging in into his account. So we type admin here, type go, nothing happens. We see an error pops up, that is authentication error, bad username or password. The logic behind logging in into any web page is that a series of SQL commands run in the background which allow us to enter our account. So for demonstration purpose, if we have admin here and the password is 12345, this particular SQL query runs in the background and we are able to log in into our account. In this case, we have no idea what the password is. So what do? We type any random password here, like Apple, and we put an apostrophe or 1 is equal to 1 hash. I would be explaining to you what this means in just a second. For now, let us execute this particular SQL statement here and see what happens. There you go guys. We have successfully logged in into the admin's account. As you can see in the top right of the screen, admin, and for some reason he has chosen monkey. I don't know what that is. So what just happened right now? We just modified this particular statement here according to our needs and which enabled us to log in. So when we type an apostrophe or 1 is equal to 1 hash, what happens is this hash comments out the code that comes after it, and the password field takes in this string here, apple, or 1 is equal to 1. Now we all know what an OR statement does. For an OR statement to be executed, either of the conditions have to be true. Since apple is not the correct password, but 1 is equal to 1, well that's true. So this particular statement got executed and we were able to log in into the admin's account. That's how deadly SQL injection is. Well, now we don't even have to enter the password in the passwords field. We can directly access the admin's account via the username field. It's as simple as typing admin apostrophe or 1 is equal to 1 hash. Now when we press login, we can see that we have logged into the admin's account successfully without typing the password. Well, what happened here? We used the same logic as we did before, but this time, instead of putting the comment line in the password field, we put it before the passwords field. So what just happened is we put an apostrophe or 1 is equal to 1 hash. Well, now this hash comments out the entire password field. So only this statement gets executed right here. Now we know for sure that admin is one of the username in the database and 1 is equal to 1. Since both the conditions are true, we were able to access the admin's account. I hope you are getting the seriousness of this injection and the vulnerability that it possesses. Execution of this will lead to much more severity while exploiting a database. So guys, I hope you all know what SQL injection is. If you guys have any doubts, please leave them down in the comment section. I will be glad to, and I would like to remind you all again, please do not try these hacks on websites without the owner's permission or anyone without their permission, as all these are illegal and you might end up in jail. All this is for educational purposes only, to raise awareness about the threats out there. So guys, do hit the subscribe button, smash that like button and click the bell icon for further notifications. Thank you and peace out.